is Gunny Claus? Like, what exactly is the significance of who you are, what you do, represent, things of that
Okay,
nature?
so I am. Obviously I'm a Marine. Some people aren't aware that I actually did serve in the Marine Corps
Hmm.
because for some reason they think I'm Dudley Do Right.
Yeah.
And so I served in the Marine Corps. I enlisted in 1986. I served for 21 years, 4 months, 19 days.
Damn. All
I
right.
did a tour in Iraq where I trained Iraqi police.
Mm-hmm.
I retired and went home to New York where my family is.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and to reintegrate into the society, I decided to start working with some charities.
Okay.
And so Ronald McDonald House, Habitat for Humanity, Gary Sinise, and of course, the Marine Corps Reserve has the Toys for Tots program.
Yeah.
And when I first got there, there was Fox 225 in my hometown, and so they didn't need me as a retiree to go and help.
Mm-hmm.
So then I was doing my other things, and I was taking care of my life, and then the Marine Corps Reserve unit was moved from New York to Connecticut,
Mm-hmm.
and the Marine who was in charge gave me a call and asked me to come in uniform.
Yeah.
I said, more than willing to come and help. Obviously, I can fit in my uniform. And the only problem is when I was in the Marine Corps, I was a military policeman
Mm-hmm.
and I was a drill instructor.
Okay. I didn't know that part.
Well, I'm not wearing it because it's nice.
Okay.
And so I go, if I put my blues on, I'm going to mentally revert back to drill instructor, military police, and I'm not going to be jolly.
Yeah.
And so we did an event with Amtrak, Dunkin' Donuts, and some other organizations. And for 2 days, I followed Santa Claus around with a big bag of toys, big red bag of toys, like, I should.
Yeah.
And I terrified all the kids. They just ran away from me.
Yeah.
And it was not good. I should have probably dressed up as Krampus.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was over. We talked about it and they said, well, we still need you to come back next year.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay. And so I was trying to figure out how to do this so that I wouldn't scare the kids.
Yeah.
And so I was talking to another Marine in New Jersey and I was telling them the problem. And they go, well, just do Gunny Claus. And I'm like, who? And they showed me on social media that the original Gunny Claus is a Marine from North Carolina, South Carolina area,
Mm-hmm.
Vietnam vet,
Yeah.
and did Gunny Claus. And I was like, that's great. But I wasn't in the band. I don't have the red blouse. I
Yeah.
just have a dress blue blouse.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do that. And they're like, oh, not a problem. I'll just give you mine.
Huh.
And I'm like, what? And they showed me the picture of them playing in the band. And I'm like, oh, great. So
Yeah.
I get the blouse. Then I go online and I'm looking to find a Scarlet campaign cover
Uh-huh.
and nobody makes one.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is crazy. How does this other guy do it? So I'm like, okay. I pull out my old campaign cover,
Mm-hmm.
look on the inside, find the name, go online, give them a call and say, hey, do you make a Scarlet one, a red one? And they're like, no, you just do what Gunny Claus does. And I'm like, okay,
Well, what
great.
does he do?
What does he do? And they told me, and I'm like, okay. So I ordered a campaign cover from them, and I made my campaign cover,
Yeah.
and got the beard going, got the blouse, put everything together, and helped Toys for Tots initially, just doing that.
Mm-hmm.
And so by the end of Christmas, spring came along, I'd shave off the beard, and I'd be me again.
Yeah.
And then the second year, they asked me to go do a Easter event at Boys and Girls Club.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, I started doing Memorial Days and other events. And so it became a year-round thing.
Dope. I didn't realize there's I don't know if lore would be the right word, but there's a lot that really went into it, like almost a story. Like you said, there was an original. I thought it was just you.
No.
Really?
Unfortunately, from what I understand, the original Marine, the Vietnam Marine, he passed away last year before.
Oh, really?
There's been a couple other Marines that have tried it. It's not easy to do
Mm-hmm.
because, as I was telling you, nobody pays me to do this. I have
Yeah.
my pension. I'm a retired Marine.
Start giving him money so we can get him on the road, people. Please.
Don't give me money. If you want me to come to an event, the same way Marines do their birthday ball or a dining in or a dining out or any other event like that, they raise their money.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not I'm not a superstar. I'm not going to ask for $1 million to come and do an event.
Yeah.
You know, if it's depending on how far it is, if I can drive there in a day, I really don't need much. But if it's, you know, like here in Philadelphia and I'm going to be here a couple days, put me up for a hotel for the night. It doesn't have to be 5-star. You know, it can be the Best Western or Roach Moach. You know, it doesn't matter to me.
Motel 6, you're coming in hot.
Yeah, yep. And that's the easiest way to do it. And you know, I'll tell units, well, we don't have that. You know, we can't do that. And I'm like, okay, so your unit can't do it. But there's a Marine Corps League, there's a VFW, there's a Toys for Tots, there's, you know, other associations. You know, I ride a Harley, so, you know, Harley may want to do a toys event or a motorcycle ride benefit for veterans. I can go do that too. So if you add 2 or 3 of those together and each one's $200 because it's a hotel $600 for 2 days, boom, you've now got it.
Yeah. I just had this thought pop in my head because, so you were a drill instructor, as you mentioned. Have you had any of your prior recruits find you, or because if any of you were a recruit of Gunny Claus, I can't imagine just like, I don't know if it's PTSD or it's like, am I, you know, seeing it right? Because like you're getting blasted, you know, and like that's your initial, as we all go through boot camp, that's your initial introduction to the Marine Corps. Is you're getting torn down, you have drill instructors yelling in your face, training you up, and then you see, and I don't mean it in a bad way, but it's just, you know, seeing them do something different. It's always interesting to see.
Yeah, so I mean, definitely, if you asked when I was serving, if you would ask any Marines if they ever thought I would be doing this, they would be like, there's no way in the world. That's not how he is.
Yeah.
And so I was, like I said, I was at the Marine Corps Marathon, and one of my Marines that worked for me in '94 decided to join me and run the marathon.
Okay.
And so I had my uniform with me,